Hi everyone, Sarah with Food Fun and Life in Waukesha. Good morning, happy Sunday. We did actually turn on our air conditioning yesterday because it got so stuffy and so hot in the house, and I get a little extra warm right now. My husband always dislikes the heat, so we compromised together and decided to turn on the air. But today we have the windows open. I think it's going to be a wonderful day. Just have some fans blowing around inside the house to keep it a nice temperature. But today's looking a lot nicer than yesterday. So very excited that the warm temps are here. Tomorrow's weather's not looking the best for anybody who has plans for that. But we're going to make the most of it because it's Wisconsin and we love our holiday weekends. Don't forget the reason behind this weekend, Memorial Day weekend. It's not about the barbecues. It's about remembering those who made the ultimate sacrifice for us. So it's definitely something that I always make sure that I take a little time out of my weekend and really remember those. I have a lot of relatives that were in service, in military veterans of some sort. I did not lose anyone in battle, but do take a moment to remember those who did make the ultimate sacrifice. But what I am talking about today, it just leads into what, Memorial Day weekend is the unofficial kickoff to summer. I know Noah's Ark opened this weekend and a lot of other things in Wisconsin Dells, so their season runs from Memorial Day to Labor Day. It's a nice way for them to break it down. So what does that mean for my family? Lots of fires outside and lots of fires at friends' houses. So we love all getting together, sitting around a fire, telling stories, having fun. And so mine, again, today is a little bit more of just a show and tell and not a make and tell. I don't have like a Bunsen burner or something to be able to use to do this, but basically the direction that I'm going in is s'mores and more. So things that you can do over the campfire. I camped a lot as a child. We made a lot of different kinds of meals over the fire, but one thing that we always ended our nights with was some sort of s'more activity. Mostly just the basic s'more, the marshmallow, the Hershey's, the honey graham cracker on it. But my friends and I have gotten creative in the last few years and have really upped our game, and now I don't want to sometimes have a s'more any other way than this way. So you have your typical s'more. So I always start with a good quality marshmallow. Make sure it's large enough that the skewer can go through it nicely. I did see, I haven't been able to find them in the store yet, but I saw it online, that there are marshmallows now that have chocolate in the middle. So that when you put it over the fire, that chocolate gets melty in the middle of the marshmallow. Supposedly. I don't know, I haven't tested it out yet. But then it will melt all over your marshmallow and just give you that little extra bit of chocolate when you bite into it. So the way we make them is take one long sheet of graham cracker, snap it, take one portion. I would say this is going to make 3 s'mores. Take one portion, which is 3 chunks of this bar, and then you toast your marshmallow to your liking. I like mine nice and golden. I don't like when they get too burnt. I don't like them when they're too raw, and do it that way. But a few years ago, my friends upped the ante, and we make them with Reese's. I cannot get enough Reese's right now. I absolutely love Reese's. So you just replace basically what you would do for Hershey's with one Reese's peanut butter cup. We had people over here last weekend, and my stepdaughter Violet actually made one where she took 2 Reese's peanut butter cups and just put the marshmallow on that. We don't supply that many s'more things in this house to be able to do that all the time, so I told her she could have it once that way and then go back to just using one Reese's peanut butter cup, or we would run out and not have enough for everybody. But that's an interesting way. One of my other friends brought his Girl Scout cookies. Yes, we still have them in our house too. So the peanut butter patties, which are the chocolate, kind of have a graham cracker cookie in there and peanut butter in there. And he sandwiched his marshmallow in between 2 of these cookies. I thought that was a smart idea. Girl Scouts also have a s'mores cookie. The version that we get in Wisconsin is just kind of a chocolate-covered graham cracker, has some s'more flavoring to it, but I know that there's another variety out there that has a lot more marshmallow flavor, so that's something you could do. My stepdaughter Violet also introduced me to what is called a snap that they make, I guess, at Girl Scout camp every year. So you take saltine crackers, 2 of those. That will be your base instead of your graham cracker. And then you take caramels. And so you skewer the caramel on the marshmallow stick, roast it over the fire. It'll get nice and melty. And then it gets smushed between the 2 saltines. So you've got the salty-sweet combination going on. Kind of why I really like the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. It's got that salty-sweet flavor together. The other thing that I've done, I haven't done it in a while, but I did it years ago when I used to go to like a camping festival for a week, is you can roast a starburst as well. It gets really, really delicious. It's warm, it's melty, it's really yum. So that's another thing that I thought to melt over the fire. But tell me what you guys like to melt over the fire. Do you do typical s'mores? Do you do a different variation of s'mores? I know some people do like a s'mores cone where they take an ice cream cone, more of the cookie variety, not just a basic sugar cone, but I can't think of what the other ones are. Not totally a waffle cone, but there's that other cone in between it. And then you stuff it full of like mini marshmallows, chocolate chips, wrap it up in foil, put it over the fire. I know there's something with bananas that people do over the fire, and it may come to that for this household because at Woodman's, when I went there on Friday, I got an absolute awesome deal on an entire paper grocery bag full of bananas. 99 cents for the entire bag. And we go through bananas in this household like crazy, just eating them regularly. But these were all, slightly more ripe, more ready to bake with. So I've got my baking game on this weekend, and that might also be why our house is a little bit warmer on the inside and we have fans playing around. It's because I'm running my oven a lot. But I'm in the prepping stage for, what do they call it, the nesting stage for baby. He's about a month out from his due date, if he sticks to his due date. So I definitely am making sure the nursery's ready and that we have meals to eat. So I did some major shopping at Woodman's, got a whole bunch of items, and was able to utilize those bananas already in a few different recipes. I made banana butterscotch chip muffins. I now just made a banana rhubarb bread. It's sitting over there. Just came out of the oven. And I have chocolate chip banana muffins in the oven as well. And I still have probably about 20 bananas left to use. So if you have any banana recipes you want to share with me, that'd be great. Otherwise, I'll be making some bread for the next few days, getting those in the freezer so that we have some nice treats for when the baby's here. But then I have like a pork chop recipe, not with bananas, with pineapple and stuff and a few other things that are freezer meals. So I'm going to put those together. I'm going to make a big lasagna and have that in the freezer so that when baby arrives, we can just easily heat up dinner and not have to spend time making dinner. I've heard that's an awesome time saver for people that are having babies. That, you don't have the time to spend the time in the kitchen right when the baby's new. So the other thing that I'm making for a party that we're going to tomorrow is Snickers, like taffy apple salad is what people call it. So you're chopping up some Granny Smith apples, you're using vanilla pudding, Cool Whip, and of course what gives it the good flavor is the Snickers. Baby can't get enough sweets right now, so I'm all about the sweets, as you can see, which is what I'm talking about here. So I'm excited to make that taffy apple salad. I'll probably make it tomorrow morning because the party's not till the afternoon. Fingers crossed the weather isn't as bad as they're saying it's going to be today, but we always make the most of it, and this house that we're going to has space for all of us to be able to go to. So my chocolate chip banana muffins are almost ready to come out of the oven, so I got to take a peek at those. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet today. But yeah, tell me, your favorite type of s'more that you like to make. If you're a s'more person at all, or what else you like to make over the fire. Maybe I'll take it outside at some point and actually show you guys, a pudgy pie or a s'more, how we actually make them around here. But I hope you're all having a great Sunday, and I'll see you soon. Bye.